All right. Hey, welcome to the Wednesday team call. This is the first time we've done our new schedule with team calls on Wednesday. And I've been a coach now. It'll be 6 years. Was it 6 years? Yeah, 6 years in April. So 7 years, almost 7 years since I first did P90X and started my journey, which is amazing and crazy to see. I was talking to a future challenger for the health bet this morning. And just saying that number, like I started my P90X journey 7 years ago, I was like, holy smokes, like this system really works. If you follow it, eat right, work out, use accountability, this is something that can change your life for the long term and create some good habits. So I just wanted to let you guys know we have been doing team calls for the past 6 years on Thursday nights. And I am no longer doing night calls. That's why we moved to the middle of the day. So it's like I had 6 years of those that are in the day that can't listen at night, that had to miss out and watch the recording. Now we're swapping. Now those that can listen to the day get to be on live, and those that can do nights now get to listen to the recording. So we're going to kind of run through everything on here real quick. We're ending out the year, which is crazy that the year's already come to an end. A couple things I want you guys want to remind you of. This call will be every Wednesday at noon Mountain Time, 1 Central, and 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So this time every Wednesday, the same link. So just mark it in your calendar as a reoccurring event. That way you never forget. It gives you a little alert and can remind you. And then that way you also know that you can share with your teams. Your guys' teams and future teams are all invited to be on this call as well. So I'm excited to be here. It's been like a month since I've led the team call. I saw Nina pop on here. She taught like the week before, and we appreciate her getting on there and sharing her takeaways from the GoPro event. Well, I want you guys to mark your calendar for something else right now. Get on there. We're going to mark a couple things while we have our calendar. I want you to do it right now. Don't just make a note. Put it in your calendar. January the 7th, I believe it is. Let me just make sure. January the 7th is Super Saturday. So it's going to be probably one of the most important Super Saturdays of the year. It's going to be somewhere in your local area. You're going to be able to not log on. I'm so used to logging on team call. You're going to be able to go to a local Beachbody event somewhere near you. And to let you guys know in the beginning, I'd never been to a Super Saturday event. And it was just me and two of my coaches. So I registered the event myself because there was none in my state. And then me and my first two coaches did one together. So find your local Super Saturday and get to it. And if there's nothing close, I challenge you guys to register your own event, invite some friends, and get started that way. I think that's a powerful thing and a way for you to get uncomfortable and start getting yourself out there. So January 7th, make sure the day is open and free for you to go to that Beachbody Super Saturday. So important. So mark it in your calendar. Give yourself like an alert for the week before, for the day before, so that you don't forget. So you line up the babysitter now, and then you ask your spouse for permission to go now, so it's all clear and ready to go. The next thing I want you to mark your calendar for is 2 days after that, on January 9th, is the Beachbody Health Bet, and that's going to be kind of the topic of today. So mark in your calendar, January 9th, Beachbody Health Bet, and also put like an alert reminder for 1 week before, so that you make sure that you get yourself and any challengers that you have into the My Challenge Tracker app, so that they can qualify for the Beachbody Health Bet prize pool. So put these things in your calendar. I'll just show you guys real quick what my calendar looks like. I like pack these things like all day long. I have just these alerts of what's going on, the team call, Coach Basics call. They're all in there so I can remember, because if not, I would be lost. I would miss half of everything because I have a horrible memory. So get used to using the calendar. It's going to make you much more efficient. Then you're not always thinking about what do I have to do? What do I have to do next? What's tomorrow? What's next week? You have it in your calendar. You know what it is. And then you can keep your mind focused on, okay, who can I help next? Who can I help get into the next challenge group, and keep your mind focused on that stuff. So those two things are in your calendar. We're going to go through this quick. We're going to keep this to under 30 minutes. We're going to go over the details of two things today. The purpose is to go over two things, which is the Beachbody Health Bet, what that is, kind of the qualifications for it, what's needed for it. And then we're also going to talk about the new thing that was announced, the annual all-access Beachbody On Demand membership challenge pack, which is December 27th is when that's available. So we'll go through that. And the reasons why I'll kind of help you go through. I've known about it for like 6 months because I'm on the Beachbody CAB Coach Advisory Board, where we talk about these things and what's best for us, for the customers, and for the company. So I'm excited that everybody knows about it now and we can talk about it open and freely. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I kind of want you guys to know like where I find this stuff to talk about and to teach you guys, so that you guys can become that leader yourself for your teams, where you get this information. And just to be honest and straightforward with you guys and vulnerable, I didn't know all of the details on everything until about 40 minutes ago. I announced that this is what we're going to talk about. I set aside time at 11:20 today to read through the Coach FAQ to make sure I understood it, and so we could talk about it today. So I get all my stuff from the Coach FAQ. So write that down if you don't know what that is, www.coachfaq.com. So before we go through it, I'm just going to show you guys the trailer that Beachbody has. And I'm going to share my screen, make sure you guys can see it. So that you guys know as well, you should subscribe to Team Beachbody on YouTube and also Beachbody. Beachbody and Team Beachbody, because they put out so much good information and details. I'm going to show it with you guys right now. Can I get a thumbs up from somebody if you can see the screen? Okay. So this is a 7-minute video. We're going to watch it together, and then this gives you a place to see it as well. We're on YouTube just search Overview Annual All Access Beachbody on Demand. You can see right here, this is their channel, Team Beachbody. This is where I get all the trailers for the programs, Shakeology videos, everything like that when I'm sharing them with my prospects. So we're going to go here. Like, for example, somebody today, one of my, I did 3, I'll just give you guys an example. I'm on vacation right now and working every morning from when I get up at 6 until noon and 12:30 today because of the call. I did not want to get up early, stayed up late, but the Beachbody Health Bet is coming up. And so I scheduled 3 calls this morning and did them back to back. And one of the guys I talked about this challenge pack, and he wanted more information after I talked to him. So I just sent him this link. And then he watched this video. Like, I talked to him for 15 minutes about his goals, explained this to him, explained the health bet to him, and he still wanted more information. So I sent him this video, and I got a text from him just to kind of show you guys the power of videos. It says, you can see my little screen, it says, I have placed my order. So this video, I guess, sold him more than I did. So we're going to watch this video together real quick, and I'll sit back and watch it with you.
Welcome to our overview of our brand new $199 annual all-access Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology Challenge Pack.
And we're really excited about this because we think there's a lot of reasons that this is going to fuel the business for 2017.
Yet first we should say what that means, annual all access. What does it mean? Well, the annual part means that you get a 1-year subscription to Beachbody On Demand. The all access, that means that every single Beachbody program will be available to those that buy this product. And that includes 21-Day Fix, all of our premium products, 21-Day Fix, Core to Force, plus any new programs that we develop over the course of the year, you get access to that too.
So that's a real key and a real driver, particularly for new customers, is when you talk to them as a coach, there is such a value proposition for all of the new programs that will be there. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah, and you know, Jeff, but even though that we now have this all access, it doesn't mean that things have changed drastically. What's gotten our coaches success are bringing customers into their challenge groups on a program, having them do that workout, complete that workout, drink Shakeology every day, the coach providing them accountability. None of that changes. The only difference that we see is that, let's say that you were bringing someone in on a Core to Force into your Core to Force group. So normally you'd offer them the $160 Core to Force challenge pack, and that would be fantastic. But here's the exciting part. For just $40 more, actually $39 more, they can get a whole year's worth of fitness. So when they finish that program, that challenge group, the next program is just waiting for them, and they don't have to buy another fitness program, which means higher likelihood that you're going to keep them on Shakeology and on to meet their health and fitness goals.
Well, one of the nice pieces about that, you used the example of a $160 challenge pack. The nice part about this, at $199, whereas your commissions are $50, now they'll be $70. So
yeah, and that's really, so if somebody sells 3 challenge packs a month, that's an extra $60 that they're earning in that month, and that can really kickstart a coach's business who's just getting started.
Well, and we know the coaches that earn more faster they stay longer, and they are more successful in this business.
And Jeff, I just want to go back to one, when we think back on when we launched challenge packs to begin with, what was so exciting, the reason why that was so successful, and really was the catalyst for our business taking off, was that one, it was a simple message. What a coach was selling was fitness, Shakeology, and accountability. Same thing that we're doing now with this $199 annual all-access Beachbody and Shakeology challenge pack. The other piece was that the challenge packs provided a better upfront commission. Still doing that. Now it moves up from $50 to $70 for the commission. It was easier for the coaches to talk about, they earned more money, and all in all, it created a phenomenal momentum for the network. So we want this to be just as successful, and we think it will be. But to add a little cream to it, in January and February, we're going to offer 1 extra Success Club point every time you sell one of these. So not 2 Success Club points, but you'll get 3 Success Club points for each of these $199 all-access challenge packs that you sell.
Well, so the amazing thing, if you were to recap this, is what I'm hearing you say, Michael, I guess what I'm hearing us say is that, one, there's tremendous value for the customers, for the new customers that come into the business with all the product that's there. 2, there's really a simplicity in the office. There's additional volume and commissions that are there as well. And like you say, we've added an additional Success Club point. So yet again, more incentive for this. And I think the other benefit is that up until this point, we haven't had a real, what I'll just call a direct line to BOD or to the digital platform. And now this is the challenge pack that will help us move in that direction. Now, the other challenge packs are still available, but this is a great incentive.
And you know what else really excites me about this, Jeff? We hear all the time from customers that, they go into a 21-day fix challenge group, and in their head, they're thinking, this is a 21 days and then I'm out. And what happens at the end of those 21 days when their next Shakeology is coming out, they say, I'm done, I did my 21 days. What's exciting about this program is that when the customers purchase this annual program, they're changing their mindset a little bit from thinking that it's a 21-day or 30-day commitment to saying, you know what, I'm going to make a change and I'm going to commit a year to making this change. And that little mindset shift can be huge for a couple reasons. One, yes, we want to keep them focused, get them through that first program, even if it's a 21-day program. But in their head, they've already thought, you know what, I've committed to this for a year, and they've already paid for it for a year. So again, and even those customers that maybe fall off, a few months later, a new program comes out, it's inside of the Beachbody On Demand subscription they've already paid for. What the coach has the opportunity to do is reconnect with that person, say, hey, look, excellent news, a new program came out, and as a matter of fact, you've already paid for it, so you don't have to buy anything. Let's just get you back into our challenge group, get you back on Shakeology. Big opportunity for the coach and for that customer to get results.
Well, I'm going to back up just a little bit where you talked about the power of the challenge packs and challenge groups when we initially introduced those. There was just a simplicity and a real driver there. And this, to me, just mirrors that, and that simplicity and the incentives that surround this. And it reinforces our core business model that I think is going to be great for customers and great for coaches.
Yeah.
So,
and let's just conclude, when it really comes down to it, Carl tells us all the time, the thing that sells is when you can provide the best value to the customer. And hands down, this challenge pack at $199 with everything that they get is the absolute best value that you can offer the customer. So with that, when you're connecting with your customers, bringing in new coaches. Never forget, $39 more, you are offering such a better value, such a bigger opportunity for them to get the results they're after. So $199 annual, all access, BOD and Shakeology Challenge Pack. Let's go get them.
Here's to a great 2017.
All right, there's the information right there, FAQ 3012. Okay, so let me get off of that real quick so I can see you guys. All right, what do you guys think about that? Thumbs up? It's absolutely awesome. You know, just recently I started, well, I've been using Beachbody On Demand strictly. We don't even have a DVD player other than the Xbox downstairs that to even put a disc in. So we're always doing BOD. My daughter and I, last month we did the 21-day or the 3-week yoga retreat on BOD. And just doing that and putting a post up every night about it got people asking me all the time, like, where do I get that? How do I get that yoga retreat thing that you're doing? And, you know, so it was an easy way for me to get them onto Beachbody On Demand. Now, I'm not going to go through all the details because they like totally gave us everything right there that I was going to talk about on the subject. But I want you guys to know, Juliana took a bunch of notes I could see there, but it is tremendous value. And what I love about it is that, let's say, you know, we all know somebody will fall off track once in a while. They've completed a program and then they might be gone. And then something else comes out. We don't have to sell them another program. They're in it. They're in the Beachbody On Demand. So then it's just reconnecting with them and saying, hey, Mark, you know, this new program, whatever comes out in 2017, and there will be a couple new ones coming out. Hey, this program came out. Cool thing is with your BOD, your subscription, you already have it for free. It's going to come out on this day. We're going to run a test group for it. I would love to have you be in it. And you can re-engage them like that. You don't have to resell them anything other than perhaps getting them back on their Shakeology, right? And it's much easier for them to get back on Shakeology than to buy another program and get back on Shakeology. And they have been doing some tests with us behind the scenes, and we'll just say the words Shakeology retention rate is longer this way. And I'm going to share some behind the scenes stuff about what it's going to help with. What was happening before is, let's say I sell Alejandro Medina here challenge pack, 21-day fixed challenge pack. He goes in, and let's say he's a brand new coach. He does the coach sign up fee waves, gets a 21-day fixed challenge pack. He's excited, and he's going to get a little discount, you know, on his Shakeology. This is going to be a brand new coach. What was happening previously, some of the math and science behind this, is he completes his 21-day fixed program. You know, he paid his $140. He's excited to save a little money and start his coach journey. Then all of a sudden, 30 days from when he signed up, he gets a $15.95 coach fee. He gets a Shakeology order of $98, and he gets a club membership fee of $40. And all of a sudden, he paid more than he did for his initial challenge pack fee. And what was happening a lot of times is people were canceling Shakeology and club membership all at the same time. They weren't necessarily canceling as a coach, but they would cancel their Shakeology, cancel their club because they got all these fees, these 3 fees. You guys know what I'm talking about? And so the cool thing about this challenge pack is that fee is going to be gone because their club membership it's bought in that challenge pack, and it's not billed again until the next year. And the next year it will be $99 for the next to go another year with it. So what that's going to do is it's going to help with Shakeology retention as well, not hitting people with unexpected fees. And none of us like to be hit with unexpected fees. And that's kind of some of the math behind it as well, aside from providing our customers with tremendous value. Like, it's like something that can't be beat in the market, I believe, is getting somebody every single Beachbody program that's ever existed and will exist for $100 a month. So $100 a year, $100 a year. Okay, for the Beachbody On Demand. So that's what that challenge pack is. And then remember, there is a promotion for 2 months that you get 3 Success Club points for that. So Gabby and I are working on, you know, my business. We're at Success Club 10 already this morning, as of this morning, and Gabby's at Success Club 0. The thing I'm excited about is I've got some people excited about that. So starting 2 people on the Beachbody On Demand challenge pack on December 27th, we'll get her to Success Club 6, you know, with the 3 points for the challenge pack. So remember that promotion as well on top of that, so that you guys can work on hitting your goals. So I'm going to check the chat real quick before we move on to the health bet. Yeah, Juliana, that's a great point. She says people who originally picked the wrong program will be set. They can go on and try another program, because sometimes we match somebody with a program that they don't just love. So this will help you get somebody into a program and make sure that they get on something that they can enjoy and that will help match their needs. So next thing we're going to talk about real quick is the Beachbody Health Bet. The one thing I want to talk about, just my personal experience, is the Health Bet last September was amazing, I believe. Now, I was a part of I won the prize, and it was $17 or 18, I can't remember. It wasn't I didn't become rich and famous because I won the Health Bet Challenge. But the one thing that I do want you guys to know is I had 7 challengers in there, and 6 of them never missed a day. So 6 out of 7 people completed their program 100%. So in that aspect, I feel like we won like way more than $17 because they became on to be great challengers, great advocates. I felt more rewarded as a coach to see 6 out of 7 people complete their program and be extremely excited about their experience. It gave me a lot more fulfillment as a coach. And I think that's what each of us needs if we're going to be in this for the long haul and have fun with it. Because if we're in it for the long haul and consistent over time and we have fun with it, that's when the money will follow. The income will grow following that. So I encourage you guys to be a part of the Beachbody Health Bet, to make that commitment and decision today. And I have some notes here, so I will read a little bit so that I don't get anything wrong. Here's what it is. To participate in the challenge in the Beachbody Health Bet, you have to log a minimum of 5 Shakeology photos. So when you're in your health in the Challenge Tracker app, they have to hit the plus button, add Shakeology, and they have to put a photo with it. So they have to do that 5 times. They don't have to be in the photo. You can snap a photo of your shaker cup, snap a photo of your Shakeology bag. You can do a selfie with it. Whatever you want to do, your Shakeology has to be in the photo 5 times a week. And you have to log 3 workouts a week. And now, for those of you that are wondering, it does not have to be a Beachbody workout. But here's the cool thing. If you get them on the Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack, they have a ton of workouts to choose from. So I imagine they would be but if you have somebody that's like an avid runner or something, or just loves to go to the gym and doesn't want to do a program, but they're using Shakeology, they can still be in the Health Bet, just so that you know on that. So they have to do that, and they have to do it for 4 weeks. So they have to meet all of these requirements for the 4 weeks. So it's January 9th to the 15th, January 16th to the 22nd, January 23rd to the 29th, January 30th to February 5th. So the thing about it this time that's different, that they changed, is last time they had to log the workout that day. This time, if they forget to log a workout, let's say today is Wednesday, you forget to log the workout, you can log it the next day. You can go back and log a workout that you missed. And I'm going to look at, there's a thing in here. They have to go in and log it. There's like a time. I'm going to make sure I get it right. Okay, all Shakeology uses must be logged no later than 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on the last day of each qualification week. So let's say Mark Roy forgets to log he drank his Shakeology, but he forgot to log it on Thursday and Friday. And let's say Saturday is the last day of the qualification week. Let's see, the 15th. Let's see what days they end. Okay, Sunday nights are the last day. So he could go in on Sunday and log those 2 that he missed. He could backlog it as long as it's done before 11:59 and 59 seconds Pacific Standard Time. So remember that it's Pacific time. So that's one thing that's changed, is because some people just forgot, got busy. They drank their Shakeology but forgot to log it, and they missed out on this cash pot. So you can go back and log, so let your customers know that as well. But here's how it works. The thing that's different as well is there's a bigger cash pot in this one, at least $2 million seeded by Beachbody. And for every, they're adding $5 for every challenge pack that we as coaches sell, and it can go up to $3 million. So the harder we work, the bigger the cash pot gets. One thing that I had a question on last time that I can clarify this time: if you're a coach, like I didn't get my check and I was like, where's my money? Where's my $18? And what they did is they just added it into my EFT, into the electronic funds transfer of your commission checks. So if you're a coach with an EFT, your money will go into your EFT when they pay it out, your customers will get a check from Beachbody. So those are the qualifications. So number one, that qualification is remember, 5 Shakeologies with a photo. And then they have to also do 3 workouts. And then, and if they miss one during the week, remember, they can go back and backlog it. The other qualification is they have to be in the Beachbody My Challenge Tracker app. If you're not in a group or can't find a group, write this down. Like if you're not in a group, let's say you're kind of an orphan coach. Let's say maybe your coach doesn't do anything and you're a coach, you want to run a group. Maybe you don't have a challenger, but you want to be in a group. You can be in a Beachbody corporate-led challenge group. So Beachbody Corporate will lead a health bet challenge. And the link to request the access to that group will be in the FAQ on 12/27. So just go to the Coach FAQ, search Beachbody Health Bet, and there'll be a link to join. And that's just if you need a group. So also for you to know, and also your customers and your challengers, they have to have a Beachbody account by February 6th. So if they're not signed up with a program or Shakeology yet, the challenge starts on the 9th. They have to have an account with you by the 6th to be eligible for this contest. So the next thing, the last qualification, that's all the qualifications. So here's my suggestion. So what I'm doing with my personally sponsored coaches, I'm running 2 health bet challenges. I'm running one. They're starting at the same time. I'm opening it up on January. I think it's the 3rd. Let me just make sure of the dates. The 2nd, on New Year's Day, or the day after New Year's Day, on the Monday, I'm starting 2 challenge groups for the health bet. And it's going to be one for my personally sponsored coaches, and any of them that want to add their challengers, like if they feel they don't have a big enough challenge group to run on their own, let's say Alejandro has 1 person or 2 people, Alejandro can join that group with me and bring his 2 customers. And then I'm running a separate one that is just me with just my customers, with just I have a goal to have 10 health bet challengers that let's say recruit in December. And especially December 27th with the new All Access Challenge Pack to BOD, I'm going to get all those people into the health bet. But I don't want them to be in a big group with all my coaches with like 100 people where they feel lost. I want a little small group for them. So I'm doing that group with them, and then I'm doing one with my PS coaches and their coaches. Now, what I encourage you guys to do right now is in the Team Dynasty page, Team Dynasty group. If you're not my personally sponsored coach, you're on this call or you listen to this recording, is I encourage one of you guys or 2 of you people to say, hey, I'd like to help run a big group and team up with somebody and make a challenge group, a health bet challenge for anybody in the Team Dynasty page, so that we have a great team. We shouldn't have to have anybody from Team Dynasty go to the corporate-led Beachbody challenge group. We should have you guys step up and make sure that there's a group and an opportunity for everybody to be in that group. So I'll just look forward to seeing that in the Team Dynasty page. I see Juliana shaking her head, so I think she might be on board with that. I see Duana as well doing that. But let's take full advantage of this. I'm super pumped about this. I've been pumped. December's a slow month. I want you guys to understand that. It's slow for me. Like last week, I had 2 calls scheduled every single day, and not one of them came through. They're all busy with Christmas stuff. Luckily, this morning, all 3 of them I got on the phone with, and they were great. But I've had a lot of rejection in the fact of having to reschedule. So just know December, Christmas week, even New Year, the week after Christmas, before New Year is going to be like that. Don't think it's you. It's the time of the season. But also know that it's important that you're on people, talking about BOD, talking about this challenge pack. Because when January 1st comes, they're going to be ready for their New Year's resolutions, and they're going to come to the person that they know is on it, that's on the fitness, on the health wagon. So you got to talk about it now and work hard through this Christmas break time. That's why I'm on vacation in this little rental house working at noon. Be loud and be proud, like Juliana says. It's about us to get out there and do that. I believe this is going to be a game changer with this new BOD challenge pack. It's what I'm going to be offering everybody, so I can get them to shift their mindset to the long thinking of being in it for a year, not just 21 days, not just 30 days. And then it's our role as a coach to put them into a program like Core de Force for 30 days. And then it's our role as a coach to say, hey, you finished Core de Force. Now let's do Body Beast. They finish Body Beast, and then let's get them on to the next program. So it's going to put more pressure on us to do what our actual job is, which is to coach people in their health and fitness journey and take them from one goal to the next goal to the next goal, help them become advocates. So I'm counting on you guys. Let's make this the best year ever. I'm still planning on a team call next week, so don't think I'm just ending out the year right now. We're going to be on the call the same time next week with a different topic and a different speaker. But let's work hard right now. This call was recorded, so if one of your coaches or your team needs to hear this message or some of these details, feel free to send it out to them. So thanks for getting on the call with me. I'm excited about this new time and that I can be more present on the calls too. So let's fill these health bet challenges. Let's create more results than anybody else. That's what I want from this team, this company. I see Dewana's kids waving. Hey, let's create more results than anybody else. I'm super excited. I got this a coach that became a coach last year, never did anything, reached out to me, heard me talking about this new year. He's at about 400 pounds, and he said he's gonna create a story with Beachbody like nobody else has heard, like nobody's business. So that's what I'm committed to. Let's create some Beachbody Challenge winners. Let's get people committed and help people understand this is the best value out there in health and fitness. And each one of you guys as coaches, just add that much more value to them and their journey by supporting them. So let's go do it, guys. I believe in you guys. Hope you guys have an absolutely Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys next week on Wednesday and in the team pages. We'll see you guys later.